Shalom, giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and much love, honors and blessings, salutations to the elect of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Fearing and trembling Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, holding their conduct, composure, and integrity. All right, this is Yakawal, and I want to go into something real quick. All right, because of all the commotion you have right now with Ye, 21 Savage, there's a clip that a bro just put up of certain celebrity figures that made comments about anti-you-know-what, and all of them having to apologize. Whoopi Goldberg being suspended, and then the most recent Ye and Kyrie Irving basically having this battle with, the small hatters and 1948ers. All right. Basically them trying to say that everything that these celebrities are saying are lies, and they really are the true you wish people. And I say you wish, not the other thing, because you do wish that you could be us. You do wish you could be the children of Israel, the Native American Indian man, the so-called Negro man, the so-called Latino man. And it fucking kills you, man, that you're not, which is why you push all these lies, which is why you've pushed all these narratives through history, that you were the people that suffered, that, fit the curses pursuant to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. And these are all just, counterfeit claims. And that's what I want to talk about, because it's irritating and frustrating to see these assholes, these crackers, Idumeans, Khazarians, Amalekites, all right, Temanites, Agarenes, Bozrah, Idumea, if I'm missing any, Salakia, but you're identified in these certain areas throughout the scriptures, and it's referring to you. But it's irritating to see you trying to push out the lies that you are us, that you are the children of Jacob, all right? And that's just simply not true. By you trying to take that claim makes you a counterfeit. And one thing about it, man, is you fucking hate that, our people, the true children of Israel, the true Hebrew Israelites, all right? It fucking kills you to see us come back out of our dead state pursuant to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. And now we're able to profess and come back at you and cast down our enemy, which is you. And it kills you that we've come back to that remembrance and acknowledgement, the understanding of the scriptures. And that's why you're having such a big issue with right now, that we're calling you out, because saying that you're, the whole anti-issue sheds a lot of light and actually brings it back to the acknowledgement that the true Israelites, all right, are the Negro, Latino, Native American Indian man, and you are not. So, I want to go ahead and read this in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, and the 16th verse, because this is coming from who? Verse 1, for the ungodly said, all right, these are statements being made by the ungodly. There's a lot more wickedness in it, but I want to get to this point. Wisdom of Solomon 2:16, it says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Now, when you look into the word counterfeit, it says a fraudulent imitation of something else, a forgery. All right, to imitate fraudulently. By you trying to claim the lot of the children of Israel, by you trying to make claims that you belong over there in Israel today, that you are the one that suffered and went through all this bullshit. By you making those claims, that makes you a fraud, a counterfeit. All right. By you telling the true Israelites, the true, the issue you're having, the true Shemites, I'll say, by you telling us that we're not, makes you a fraud. All right. It says right here, all right, to pretend to feel or possess an emotion or quality. Yeah, the fake ass emotions you tried to put out with, Jamie Lee Curtis's bitch ass. How dare, Kanye make those statements. My parents, how hurt they are to pretend to feel or possess an emotional quality. That makes you a fraud. The whole thing was, what did Apostle Tahar identify? The whistleblower, I'll call him, something Bones. I'll just say Alex Bones for now, because I can't remember what he was calling Alex as the first name. To pay these fake ass crackers, to get up there and make lies. All right. That makes you a fraud. All right. But the biggest crime that you've done is by trying to say that you are a child of the Most High. All right. That you're the sons of Jacob. All right. And the fact of the matter is, this is all a lie. This makes you a fraud. All right. So going back to Wisdom of Solomon 2:16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. You're a fucking fake, man. And we're telling you you're a fake. All right. Because when you go up to verse 13, it says, he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of the Lord, because that's what's going on right now, man. That battle between good and evil, the battle between the right and the wrong. We are the true Hebrew Israelites, man. We are the true children of the Lord, man. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian man, we are the sons of the Most High. Now, pertaining to the ones who are actually out there on the highways and byways, condemning this place, telling you to your fucking face that you're a fraud. All right, we are the children of the Lord. All right? That's the truth. And that's the information that you hide. All right? It says, I'm going to jump up a verse. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because that's what you're doing right now, too, through the media in a small form. You're waiting for what is going to be put out next, what celebrity is going to come out next, or what, influencer is going to come out next, and you're waiting to attack it. It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, because you've hella offended, man. Again, trying to claim to be something that you're not. That's a huge offense. The Lord has no delight in you, man. And that's another thing, man. You can put out all this bullshit and rhetoric and narratives and all this blah, blah, blah. But the Lord is looking down at you, man, like, man, I'm going to fuck you up, because you're a piece of shit, man. You wish people, y'all are pieces of shit. The scriptures tell you, man, that you're more viler than the earth. All right. So to be the most basest man trying to assume this mantle of something honorable, which the children of Israel are honorable people. Just, this time we're fucked up, our minds are, you already know, because of what you did, man, the accuser of thy brethren, all these philosophies, man, all these weapons that you formed against us to try to take us out and exterminate us. That's because our people are off. That's because of what you did, man, through the indoctrination of, these certain religions. All right. And then creating all this false information, man, all these false flags to try to get people to believe that it's really going on, it's really happening. That's because of you. So you think the Lord is okay with that? It says, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. We ain't got to go out there and lie to make something true for us. All right. We're telling you the straight up truth that this is our power, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is our power. He looks for us and not you. We ain't got it. That ain't a lie. We're not pushing a lie to force it to become the truth. It's simply the truth. It says he upbraided us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education, because everything you taught was a lie, man. Everything that you put together and built up, you forged lies, and then it prospered in your hand, right? Everything that you did to get to where we are today, to where people have this argument, they got to have a debate to tell you that you're not Shemitic, all right? That we're the true Lord's people, this and that. Your educational system was to try to say, like, you are not the true Jews, to tell us that. You were telling our people we're not the true Jews. All right, which Jew goes back to the word Yahweh, or in the Yiddish it's Yehudi or whatever, but in the real Hebrew it's Yahweh. And who is Yahweh? Judah. All right, it's not the 12 tribes of Judah, it's the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? So, you know, when you want to try to say that, well, what about the other 11 tribes, man? Because that's who ultimately Israel is. The 12 tribes, the 12 sons of Jacob. It says, he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Yeah, because we're about truth. We're about promoting truth. You're not. It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. So it says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man, and again, who is this coming from? The ungodly. The ones who are out there still pushing out the lies. The ones who are, you know, creating or, you know, enforcing law to censor what we're saying, which is the truth. All right. This is who's speaking this crap, man. The ones that want to try at the end of the day, the ones who want to fight the Lord at the end of the day. It's you Edomites. All right. But it says, for if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. So the point that I was just getting at was in verse 16. At the end of the day, man, you're a fake. All right. You're a fake. And this goes back to the beginning, man. This goes back to the blessing, man. You're mad still. And as much as you want to try to make it the truth, it's not going to be that you were chosen. Because check this out, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 3. All right. In verse, let's see. In verse 13, it says, now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them whose name was Abraham. All right. Because who came out of Abraham? Isaac. Who came out of Isaac? Esau and Jacob, right? Him thou lovest. Who? Abraham. And unto him only thou shewest thy will. And madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. And unto him thou gavest Isaac. And unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. But what does the word put by mean? It means to reject. You were rejected, man, and it kills you. It fucking kills you, man. So now you're basically one of them guys that, you know, you're telling yourself lies to try to comfort yourself. All right. The scriptures tell you, man, that you can't sleep unless you do mischief. So that's true. All right. And as much as you want it to be true, which it's not going to be. All right. As much as it's not true, you are not the chosen. All right. You made that shit up. And I want to show you this in Baruch, the 3rd chapter. Because this is all about what's going on now. I mean, these are fables. These are fairy tales. You want to try to make it seem like you are the chosen. And at the end of the day, man, a lie is not going to hold up. It's going to break. So your words are going to be tested as well. This is Salakia. This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse. I'm going to start at verse 20. Young men have seen light and dwelt upon the earth. But the way of knowledge have they not known, nor understood the paths thereof, nor lay hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. It have not been heard of in Canaan, neither hath it been in Teman. Who was Teman? The grandson of Esau, the so-called white man. The Agarenes that seek wisdom upon earth, the merchants of Meron and of Teman, the authors of fables and searchers out of understanding. None of these have known the way of wisdom or remember her paths. O Israel, how great is the house of the Most High, and how large is the place of his possession. So it's giving you two, again, Esau and Israel. All right, Esau and Jacob. But it says to Teman that thou art the author of fables. Everything you've been doing, man, is a fucking fable. Everything you've made up and brought out was a lie. So at the end of the day, you're a fake. You're a fraud. You know, like in the, what was that show? Family Guy, man. That one guy that was always coming at Peter. He's like, you're a big fat phony. That's what you are, man. You wish you weren't a chosen. So with that, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. That want us to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and much love, honors and blessings to the elect. Yahweh Bahashim Yashai Brakatham, Kwame Sha'ala Shalawam.